Hey, what's up? Whiskey Cactus here. I'm alive. So, okay, I kind of explained it on Twitter. My laptop screen broke. So, luckily, hold on. This music is way too loud in my ears. Give me a second. I know. There we go. I know. We lost there it is. It's back. It's back, guys. It's back. All right. My laptop screen broke. Luckily, the whole rest of the laptop was totally fine. So there was no issue there. I just had to get a new screen, and it took like about a week. So that's the story. Unfortunately, it had to happen around the time when I'm already preparing for another hiatus. So it's compounding that we've got time off. So yeah, we're back for should be a normal schedule this week, and then I'm gonna be away next week, and then once I'm back the following week, we should be back to normal, I think. So that's how that's gonna go. But here we are. I don't remember at all what I was doing. What was I doing? I'm pretty sure I was gonna do a Star Tour. Yeah, we got Joshua and Chloe. That's right. Okay. I really have to reacquaint myself with what was going on, because it has been a good old 2 weeks, I think, now. Monday was my last, or 2 Mondays ago was my last stream. So yeah, it's gonna take me a minute, but here we go. All right, so they remembered Kevin. I know, it's incredible. I don't have to make the joke anymore that he's just some guy. How's it going, Mystery Synergy? Alright, so we've got, you guys are all good. The team's set up. I'm pretty sure I set up the orbment and everything, so. Alright. We are, what am I doing? Do I need to shop? I don't think I do. I think I already did this. Yes. No? No, I did not get one for Chloe. We can get one for... I have, like, no money. But I have a lot of Sepith, so we can sell Sepith. We can definitely do that. I don't think I need to do that yet, but good to keep in mind. There we go. What crap do I have here? Crimson Eye? No. Actually, I don't like speed down, but ATS plus 300 sounds pretty good for Chloe. I think we can get by without it. I think we'll be alright. Alright, so I want to go to, what is it, Star Tour 3? We can do this one, Boy with Eyes with Amber, Princess with Indomitable Will. Yeah. Let's do this, because I think this is fairly lengthy. So if we knock this out first, that should be very helpful. In we go. Open the door. We're going to open the door. Beautiful room. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Breaking news. Liberl News special issue. The Flying City falls. Liberl is safe once more. Glory to the young bracers who saved us all from crisis. We're getting credit. It's about damn time. Enigmatic object gone in a flash. The mysterious structure that appeared last month over Valeria Lake disappeared as suddenly as it came, collapsing loudly in a giant mountain of rubble into the lake. Strangely enough, there was no, water displacement that destroyed anything, so that's pretty convenient. Many of our readers may have witnessed the moment for themselves, but it seems that it was visible not only from Liberl, but from the southern edge of the Empire and from Calvard as well. A small minority argued that the structure may have been a new weapon belonging to the Royal Army, but this turn of events seems to conclusively rule out the possibility the collapse of the Liber Arc also caused a 2 Arch high tsunami. Okay, there we go. around the edges of the lake, but so far there have been no reports of serious injuries, fatalities, or missing persons as a result of this. Now, there's some unfortunate fishermen, though. The worst that seems to have been reported is a number of unfortunate fishermen who were unable to escape in time, getting covered in water. Well, that's lucky. According to an investigation by the Royal Guard and Bracer Guild, it was a flying city from ancient Zemurian times. How exactly it came to be above Valeria Lake to begin with, or what caused it to collapse, remains to be confirmed, but it appears to be without a doubt that the international crime syndicate known as the Society was somehow involved. While this has yet to be officially confirmed, reports suggest that an investigation team in the city encountered a group of Crimson soldiers there supporting the above theory. This place is just one mystery after another, but we can't let those guys get away with any more than they already have, said a member of the team. Furthermore, Zeiss Central Factory and the Royal Army are planning to continue investigating the Liber Ark, and to this end we'll be launching a combined salvage operation. We have a picture of rejoicing citizens recovering from the shutdown. Around the time of the Liber Ark's collapse, the orbital shutdown phenomenon that tormented the whole of the country finally ceased. As a result, many now believe that the city caused the phenomenon, but no conclusive proof of this has been established, and we can only await further research into the issue. The orbital shutdown phenomenon and the chaos that was created as a result have been a sobering reminder of just how dependent all of us are on orbments in our daily lives. Perhaps something similar may never happen again, but this is still a good opportunity to reflect on just how much we owe to orbments, and perhaps to try and reduce our reliance on them. Previously reported, Her Highness Prince Claudia is now this nation's crown princess. As a result, we will be referring to her as such in all publications moving forward. Crown Princess Claudia wasted no time after assuming her position in meeting with Prince Olivert of the Erebonian Empire, and together they reconfirmed our two nations' relationship with one another. After the discussions, they both boarded the Arcee together. It's widely expected that this meeting will contribute to ensuring peaceful relations with Erebonia in the future. It's gonna be hard for people to keep away from spoilers this September. Yeah, I'm not gonna seek anything out, but I'm fully expecting this stuff's just gonna come across my timeline. In addition, the pair plan to both be in attendance at the upcoming banquet to be held at Gransel Castle. We will bring you all the latest on that in due time. As you all know, our homeland of Liberl has fallen victim to a vast number of calamities over the past year. There was the coup d'etat, the bizarre changes at the tetracyclic towers coming under the assault of an ancient dragon, our capital city being attacked, and finally the Liber Ark's appearance, as already discussed in this very issue. What you may not know, however, is that there is a group of young men and women who were involved in the resolution of all of these crises, their steel-like will and unyielding determination leading them to their conclusions. If not for them, these crises may not have been resolved or taken a turn for the worse. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them for all they have done for us. Thank you. You are truly this nation's great hope. Look at that. Bracer's finally getting their due. Hey, Niall. How you doing? What's going on, buddy? Speaking of people who need to be making a return. It's taking you so long, Dorothy. You gotta move on or I'm gonna leave you behind. Wait for me. No time for waiting. If we take much longer, the banquet's gonna start without us. Talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Annalise as well. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. To me, that one's the most egregious. Especially after all of Cold Steel. Yeah, Richard, yeah, that's true, because there was a time, I think, what was it, in Azure? Where they had, the guy in the Crossbell News, that's like one of his plants. And that just never seemed to go anywhere. But yeah, with all the talk about, 8 leaves, and you have the actual granddaughter of the guy, the 8 leaves guy, and she's nowhere to be found. Going 30 hours without eating is making me feel all kinds of lightheaded. You can't move, carry me. Come on, we're going. There's no way we can miss an occasion like this. There's going to be Adios knows how many famous people there. First on the agenda is snapping a photo of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess, and then... This actually isn't so bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. At one point, his very capital was placed in grave danger. But thanks to the efforts of everyone here and many others, all is well. This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. If you would, Claudia, of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberl by ending the peril we were faced with. Whether it was extending a helping hand to those in need or working to fight off the threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people, as this country's future monarch, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you all very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all that you have done, but we just made it. Food, someone give me food. Oh my god. Well, I do hope you will all enjoy your time here, all the same. Sure, you are all busy men and women, burdened by a great many responsibilities and concerns, but today I would ask that you all cast those aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. Where did the real Duke Dunnan go? Food on offer here is some of the finest in Liberl, so by all means, partake until you can no more. And may the goddess bless this nation. Yay. Chloe really is something else, huh? Not sure I could dress super nice, get up in front of a crowd like this, and make a big speech the way she just did. Yeah, she is. She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do as crown princess before, but from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is making me kind of jealous, though. I wish I could pull off fancy dresses the way she does. Got something to say, mister? Oh, it's nothing. Just trying to picture you in a dress. Just not all that girly most of the time, so it always takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. What do you mean I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy helping get Liberl back in shape that I haven't had time to go back home, but that doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know? Hey, remember that time when you wore a pretty dress? Twice? I know. Still, it really is surprising just how much you've grown even in these past few weeks. I have? Well, it's been pretty tough running up and down the country so much, but you've kept up with ease. And your judgments as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make, fancy dresses or not. I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle. Aww. I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. But what can I say? I'm glad things seem to have finally calmed down a bit on the work front these past few days. Capital might not be entirely the way it was, but it's getting there. I think we can finally afford to take a breather. Yep. Oh, look. Food. Look at all that food. Let's go have some food. Didn't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now's my time to pig out big time. I'm gonna eat till I barf. Don't do that. Maybe don't do that. I'm gonna go scope out the goods. Alright, well, I will wait here while you go scope out the goods. She might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a ways to go in others. Hey, dude. What's up? Still not here with you? No, she's scoping out the goods. Aren't many occasions when this many famous faces are gathered in one place. There's no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. Oh, boy. Not going home till you've spoken to us. Alright. Next up is the Crown Princess. Hop to it. Oh, dear. We have something to eat. Why are you so mean? He's even more fired up today than usual. I wonder how Estelle's doing. Oh boy. You know, I miss that. I like that they've matured in the Cold Steel games, but like, it would have been nice to have some sniping too. Good chance as any. I love people here at a personal level. Maybe I should go around and thank them. Alright, well. Let's just make sure we don't accidentally go into the cutscene or whatever. Well, this is not ominous in any way. Hi, dude. I've received an official pardon. I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Well, you probably kind of... Now that the nation is at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug. Alright, what you gonna do, bud? Wasn't expecting to find you here lurking in the shadows. Please, I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's bail conditions. Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless Dreks otherwise. Okay, bye. Literally bye. Hey, dude. What's going on, Professor? Gonna dig up all the stuff. Hey guys, can you stop being this, please? I'm begging. When are you coming? Hold on, I haven't even... Oh, Joshua. Hey man, making the rounds? Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. Agate said he was gonna come over for dinner in Zeiss a while back. So I was just asking him when he's free. Oh, that's right, so we did. When we were getting off the RSA, right? I didn't really mean it, though. It was just one of those things you say in passing, but don't give much thought to. I ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know, being a bracer's busy work. I'd like to go, sure, but I've got no idea if I'll actually have the time to do it. I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Okay. Let me think. It was the end of the month, that should be okay. Think that Friday's free? Think. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. Well, there's that. I'm not sure what's up here. I know Chloe's around. Is this where Chloe is? I'm afraid to accidentally get sucked into something without having to talk to all the people. So, let's go around. Hello, my absolute favorite mayor of all time. Heard the academy was actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. Hello, Lila. It's my pleasure seeing you again, Joshua. She collapsed from overworking herself the other day. Such I had no choice but to force her to take some time off work. Well, there you go. Hello. Who are you? Oh, Mayor Norman. That's right. That's right. Hey, Mayor Claus, how you doing? I love that I can actually recognize these little NPC characters. It's great. That's good world building. What's going on, bud? How's the factory? Everything going well here in the factory? Have you gotten some sleep yet? Everybody loves everybody. Who are you? You're like a chef, right? Yeah, okay. How are you doing, General? I don't know, man. Who knows? What's going on down here? Shara and Olivier? Oh, look at you two. Getting all drinky-drinky. Is Ina here, too? You two look comfortable. Oh, if it isn't Joshua. Care to join us for a few drinks? Haha, don't be shy now. The night is only just beginning, but I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good. Oh, come on, we're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoilsport. Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time? Feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion, only Estelle's. Say, Shara? About, well, Lucilla. Silly Joshua, what are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be. Shara's right. Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months, but this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is the time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink. From sunset to sunrise. Right. I think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. It's got a point, though. Well, I've got the chance to say this to you. No more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. Got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. I'm no longer edgy and emo. Docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Alright, I'll leave you guys to your little quiet nook over here. I'm just gonna squirrel away. Yeah? Alright. Oh, hello. Hello there, father, not father. We're now that Estelle and I are dating, this is gonna get extra weird, so let's stop making it weird. Surprising to see you here. Stop. I said stop making it weird. I said over the phone, you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped. Swamped is an understatement. Transporting goods needed to get the country back in order, making sure every area had the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work. As per usual. It's going to take a while longer before we can say Liberelle is back to normal, too, I fear. Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes. Gotta do all we can for one another, and the army's no different. With Erebonia and Calvard's internal political situations a mystery to us. Yeah, they sure are, aren't they? Wonder what's going on between those two countries right now. Reorganization of the army has had to be shelved for now, too. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs to kick back in a while. Needs to kick back in a while. That is a very weirdly translated sentence. So make sure you make the most of tonight, Joshua. Taking it too easy. No, you're really not. I'm pretty sure you're really, really not. Alright, so that's where all the fun stuff is happening. Is there anybody else I need to talk to? Do I go this way, or is this gonna just be like, nope, don't go this way? Okay, yeah, it's don't go that way. But, are there anybody hanging around in the little corners? No. There is not anybody hanging around in the little corners. Alright. So, I'll go up there later because I think that's where Chloe is. And I think that, I gotta talk to everybody. So, hello. We got Zin and we got, I know who you are. I just cannot remember your name. No shot. How's it going, Joshua? Hello, Zin. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we would have done without you. I think nothing of it. It's all part of being a bracer, really. I can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point. Political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. Well, looking forward to, Jesus Christ, a little over a month from now when I'm gonna get to find out. Hello, what was your name? Cochran, that's right. Wouldn't have been resolved anywhere near as smoothly. Interesting. Alright, we got Dorothy. I'll talk to Dorothy. Have you gotten to eat yet? Oh, there's Chloe. Okay, hold on. So, maybe it's just an auto event afterward. There's nobody up here. Okay. Alright, just making sure. We got Kevin, whose name I suddenly remember. I remember his name now. Hey, it's Kevin. Kevin Graham. It's Kevin Graham. We know who Kevin Graham is, right? He's that guy that Falcom hasn't forgotten about. Having fun? Better be. Take it from me. If you don't make the most of times like these and eat your heart out, you're going to regret it later. Okay, well, thank you for all you did for me, you know, with the whole stigma thing and all that. I'd probably... bad things would have happened, is for damn sure. Not like I did anything special. That is patently false. Very patently false. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone, too. You're looking spiffy these days, Joshua. Wahoo. Just forget about owing me or whatever. Well, that's fantastic. Are you... Joshua, I'm not going to be in Liberal for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a while, but I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again one day. Yeah, I hope so too. Alright. Now, what do we got? We've got you guys. Duke Dunnan. And Krana. The resident Erebonian ambassador here in Liberal. Yeah, I know who you are. Yeah. Yeah? Is that what Liberal needs? I'm just trying to keep my ears and eyes open for little tidbits. Little bitty tidbits. That, you know, might foreshadow things to come. Yep. You'll always be an old person. You two hanging out together again. That's interesting. If it isn't Joshua, I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Vander, who I seem to be spending a lot of time with, frequently. Fortunately, the Liber Arg's collapse caused little direct damage by itself. Might not have been the case if there had been any ships on the lake, but due in part to the orbital shutdown phenomenon, none were. Well, that's fantastic. A small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Yeah. Yup. Orbital technology. Dependence on orbital technology, huh? Alright. Hey, Sieg, how you doing? Like Queen Alicia? We sure have. Alright, hold on. I feel like the volume is still really loud. It's loud in my ears. And also I feel like it's loud coming through. Unfortunately, my audio settings were strange. They were not set up correctly. I had to reconnect my microphone. Damn it. I had to reconnect my microphone. I had to find my microphone again, and then I had to reconfigure the audio settings. But I think it's fine now. That's much better in my ears. It doesn't seem to be quite as loud. Okay. On we go. The good thing is, all that's really happening is music, right? So if it's low in the mix, then, oh well. It's not that big a deal. It's not like there's voice acting that we're missing out on or anything, so. Anyway. People's will to live. It's a big deal. Alright. Hi, guys. If you would, Your Highness. Oh, boy. You'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Should leave her be. Alright. Have we talked to everybody except the fun table? No, not yet. Hold on. We've got these guys over here, too. Hey, Don and Kyle. What's up? Hey, Joshua. Expect to see you guys here. You were invited then? Sure was. An invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. No way were we turning down some high-class grub, though, so we hurried on over. Hey, man. You get invited to a party where you get to hobnob. These are all future clients, right? Starting up a courier service. It's not the only thing we could try out. Whatever we say, that's what you're going to do, though. You are going to do that. You are, in fact, going to set up a courier service. Alright. What's up, Kurt? How you doing? Yep. Feel like I need to say something regarding my bracer badge. Power I have was given to me by the society. Before becoming a bracer, I used to commit many unforgivable crimes too. No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a bracer. Oh boy. You know, Joshua, I've always seen power as an imperfect concept. That's why I believe people are able to use it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. What difference is there between us? We're both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe to be right. I see no difference. Well, okay then. Just keep doing good things, that's it. That's it. Just keep being a good person. That's all you can fucking do. Hey, bud. What's up, Elman? All the other receptionists are busy, you see. I was the only one able to attend. No, Ina. Damn. That's a shame. No, Kilika. That's interesting. Oh well. Hey, how's my favorite bestie? Wow, I didn't know Josette was from the nobility. I always pictured Erebonian nobles as being real stuffy and scary. You're not wrong. You're really, really not wrong. Maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there, yes. Well, she's never met Muse, right? That's probably for the best. Hello. It's like watching two children squabble. Yeah, get the popcorn. It's fun. No, it's fine. Just let them be them. After all the work we've been doing lately, it's great to be able to come to a swanky place like this and put our feet up. Food's pretty good too. Munch. Alright. Hi guys. Can we not do this? Ha! I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all. Because I've been to plenty of high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before. Because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I could name. Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two. I appreciate that you have your differences. Oh, you are... Joshua. We're kind of in a really public, really high-class place here, so could you take this fight somewhere else? And then they both turn and look at him. Yup. Yup. Welp. Damn right I can. You're on. Just don't cry when you realize you can't actually beat me, though. I guess we're supposed to talk to her first. So this was an honorable duel. Alright. Here's some red earrings and a little ribbon on Josette. Top it off with a nice white dress. Same goes for Estelle if she let her hair down. What do you think, Joshua? What are you asking me for? Alright, am I really... do I have to talk to everybody again? Oh, yeah, yes, they are. No. I don't know that I have to talk to everybody again. Alright. What if I go to talk to Chloe? Is that how I move this forward? No? How do I move this forward? Oh, okay. I think that's about everyone now. Here we go. Come on, Dorothy. We're talking to the military guys next. Alright, now we have an opportunity to talk to Chloe. Niall, I don't feel too good. My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. I like to think she just phased out of existence. Hey, Chloe. Gotta do interviews. Anyone would learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know. Accepting a few interviews here and there is the easy part. It sure is. So to keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push. Well, I mean, you are going to be the leader of an entire country, so kind of comes with the territory. I remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met. Yeah. Yeah, we forgot about that. Maybe now would be the best time after all. Oh, maybe now for what? For what? Something on your mind? Yeah, I want to talk to you about stuff. Let's talk about some stuff. Oh boy. Time to talk about stuff. She seem bothered by something? Yeah, a little bit. That's where Estelle is. Chomp munch. Munch chew. I got stomachs to spare. Oh, she's picking up her pace. This could get interesting. Whose side are you on, anyway? I guess she's fine. Alright, I'll go slink off and talk to Chloe. Let's hope this doesn't look bad. So, Chloe, what was it that you wanted to tell me? Look, if I've done something to offend you, I'm sorry, alright? I don't think that's what it is. Welp. Welp. There it is. Huh? Well, this is awkward. Can you maybe say something? I'm sorry that you feel that way, but, like, there's Estelle, and, you know, I'm happy you feel that way, but don't worry, I knew exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. Just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. Well, thanks for making things weird and complicated. The sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? Okay. How long have you, felt that way? Since I saw you in a dress. If you had met me before Estelle, do you think we would have, well, I have no idea. There's no way to know, Chloe. Why are we making this? Why are we doing this? Why? What is this gonna do? What does this help anything? Pretty sure that never would have happened, because I would have found Estelle. Because, you know. Actually, I'm just not that into you. Can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself, but even if that were possible, I don't think it would be what I truly wanted, because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. Well, there's a simple solution to this, Chloe. There is a very easy solution. It's partly why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. It was worth the effort to bring out, too. That was probably the best expression I've seen to date. This is a really weird conversation. Why are we doing this? It can be kind of a bully sometimes. That's funny. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? Well, a lot now. Can easily tell you're worried about something. My instincts are quite sharp, or so I'd like to believe. Besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. That's weird. Please stop doing that. You're making it weirder and weirder and weirder. Please. How exactly am I supposed to take that? Still, you're hiding something, aren't you? Are you planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, all right. Still surprises me from time to time too, but you're definitely up there. Well, that's just how us girls are. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. It's nothing that major, really. I intend to leave Liberl by the end of the month. But why? Country's finally at peace now. Well, we gotta go where there's not peace and make more peace. Isn't that right? We're bracers. Exactly why I think this is the right time. Ouroboros seems to have completely withdrawn from the country, and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So we gotta track them the fuck down. It's taken me a long time to get this far, but I've finally been able to start thinking of myself as a person and not some kind of broken doll. I was finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted for me. That's been both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human, bad in that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from all the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh. Well, now you're making it weird. That's why I need to go on this journey around the continent, so I can work toward atoning for all that I've done. So I can start embracing the person I now am, and in the truest sense of the word. Speaking of embracing people, if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. No, she's coming with me. She's gonna come with me. We're gonna go together. He doesn't know she's going with she's going with him yet, I guess. Still not sure how to break that to her either. That's the part that's on my mind right now. You're a dummy. You're really dumb. You're so fucking dumb. Oh my god, I've never seen a dumber person. Except maybe Lecter, but we don't know who he is yet. Still got a lot of growing up to do, young man. If you ask me, you should just tell her in the way that comes most naturally to you. You know, by opening your mouth and saying the words. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is get those words out there. Sorry. You owe that much to her if you love her. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. Really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Plus, that kind of thing's part of why I love you too. Again, there's a really easy solution to this, guys. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle. Although, if you ask me, she'll... Joshua, where are you? Oh, am I interrupting something? Look at these, they're Josette's goggles. I took them from her as spoils of war. I'm glad you're having fun, Estelle. Sure to give those back to Josette later. No, fuck that. I won them, fair and square. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tune in tune into next week's issue to find out. Wait, hold on. What the fuck is this? Chloe? I suppose it's about time I return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sure. Again, there's a really simple solution to this. Not sure how best to put this either, but, thanks. Glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am? No. You're very welcome. Well, then I wish you both a very pleasant night. The heck? So Joshua, what did you two, talk about? Nothing much. Just gave me a bit of much-needed motivation. Oh, really? That sure clears things up. Aw, that's character growth. No, it doesn't. What motivation? Got something I really need to tell you. I'm all ears. What's up? Well, you see. Oh. Perfectly timed fireworks. Look at that. It's so pretty. So many of them, too. Thanks. Let's move the remote off my table so it doesn't rattle. Nice and fireworks. You see, Estelle. There you go. Got the recipe for luxurious lunch. Alright, so what I need to do now, hold on. What I need to do is I need to check off Star Door 3 to show to myself that I did it, because otherwise I will not be able to keep track of that. There is no shot that I'll be able to keep track of all the ones I've done and haven't done. I don't think it, like, marks down that I've completed them or not. So, like, yeah. Those who have not proved themselves in battle. Okay, so we need to do 100 battles, right? Yeah. That's fine. Moondoor, we have Moondoor 2, but I can't open it yet. Sundoor, we have Fist of Steel, we don't have Zin. We don't have Estelle. We do have Josette, so we can do Sundoor 1. I generally don't like this, but we have a ton of time, so I'm gonna do it. We'll do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Also, we're gonna save because we just did a whole bunch of shit. Let's do a little save. Do ourselves a save. Alright. And we'll go in here. Oh, duh. Yeah, I don't have her. I have her, but I don't have her with me, so I gotta go get her. Alright, let's go get Josette. This is just for a mini-game, so we don't need to, like, worry about kicking people out of the party. Where are you? Where's that? She's here. Hey, Josette. Oh, how do I change my party? How do I change my party? Oh, do I just do this? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. We'll swap in over Chloe. Oh, what? Can I... How do I change my party? How do I do it? Where's the help? Where's help? How do I do it? I feel like there's a button, right? There's got to be one of these buttons. What is this? Oh, it's the enemies. Support. That doesn't help me. No. No. There we go. Found it. Alright, cool. Sundoor 1. Alright. Let's go, Josette. Oh, she's gonna have to fight something, isn't she? Is she gonna have to fight something? I'm not sure. Does she have to fight a boss in here? Or does it just go straight into the minigame? Sun Chamber. Shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Okay, she doesn't have to fight anything. Western Calvard, bordering Liberl. 2200 Arg, above ground level. Speed this one up a little bit. So yeah, Daybreak's coming soon. Valeria Lake's visible on the other side of the mountain range, which means we're almost at the border. Right on schedule, too. Reduce our speed to 60%, Kyle. Keep our course and altitude the same. You got it. Reducing speed to 60%. Course and altitude are both good to go. Alright, we're looking good. Now all we need is to stay this course, and we'll be there in no time. Yeah, time for us to kick back and relax, finally. Good job, guys. It's good to know we should be able to make this delivery on time, too. You're telling me. Copwood Delivery Service is all about trust, reliability, and happy customers. Without those, we've got nothing. Still can't believe this is actually our thing now, though. Same here, none of this would have been possible if Queen Alicia hadn't pardoned us either. I don't think I've ever been as shocked as I was when I found out that we were off the hook for everything. I know, right? And how she paid off our debts with her own funds. She's the reason we can keep this baby here and keep on flying. No one can take the Bobcat away from us now. There's nothing in this world big enough to pay off our debt to her. Damn straight. Still, least we can do is pay her back the money she used on our behalf. Well, there you go. The rate we're going, we should be squared away on that front in no time. Well, hey. Uh-oh. That sounds bad. Don't like that. Do not like that. Tomorrow morning. No, it was just the phone. I thought it was like emergencies. Sounded like emergencies. Calvard, someone wants a small parcel delivered to Gransel. Alright. Business booming. Speaking of the capital, I've been meaning to ask. What were you doing in the guild there this morning, Don? I just remembered it, but it did have me wondering at the time. Alright. Actually got a little something to do with that. I do? You see, someone sent a letter to us from over in the Empire. Here's the best part. Someone was none other than Joshua. Well, damn. He made it all the way over to the Empire. Uh-oh. Joshua? What about Joshua? Huh? Can't believe you took this long to mention this. Would have wanted to hear that, like, right away. My bad. This morning was just so busy. Why don't you do the honors for us and read it out loud? With pleasure. To my dearest Josette. Forgot how Joshua was going around the Empire right now. I wonder what he's getting up to. Yeah, or where he is in the country. It's a damn big place, after all. Wherever he's at, I hope he's doing alright for himself. It's a hold up, Josette. You gonna read that letter or not? 0700 antique artwork. Huh? It's not what it says, is it? Yes, it is. Because this isn't a letter. This is the receipt from this morning's delivery. What? No way. It's also the one that should have been given to the person we delivered to for their records. You're kidding me. Got a real bad feeling about this. Letter from Joshua was in an envelope from the Empire, and so was the receipt from this morning. Must have gone and attached the letter to the parcel by mistake. Oh boy. Anyway, I'll get in touch with the client right away. They should still have it, so if I let them know it's ours, I should be able to get it back. You dummy. Oh boy. How could you go and screw something this important up? How? Do you have any idea how happy I was when I heard Joshua had sent us a letter? And then you... Josette. Really, I'm sorry. This one's completely on me. You've got every right to be mad. It's always on you. You've always been the sloppy one, the one who makes stupid mistakes and screws everything up. Come on now, Josette, that's rude. Don't be rude. It's always the rest of us who suffer for it. You know that, don't you? Jesus. You stay out of this. Alright. We only became Sky Bandits in the first place because of you screwing things up. If you hadn't gotten duped into signing that contract, things would have been different. Do you have any idea how much... Josette. Get that you're mad, but there's no need to drag that up. Don regrets what happened enough as it is. Besides what? No, she's right. That was all my fault, just like this is. If I'd been smarter instead of getting suckered in, we would have never been driven from our home. No. Now look what you've done. Some things are best left undiscussed, and that's definitely one of them. Oh dear. If it wasn't for me, we'd still be back in our ancestral home, living a life of luxury. Drinking high-class tea, playing music, getting called to fancy parties from time to time. But nah, I had to go and ruin it all for us. Hey now. We've got no attachment to our old lives, you know? It's all in the past. Had to get greedy and fall for the obvious trap right in front of me. I'm trying to see if I recognize that guy. I don't think I do. Because of that, we lost everything we had and ended up with nothing but a mountain of debt in return. Lost everything our ancestors had built up just like that. So if there's a bigger idiot out there than me, I've sure never met him. It's not like you deserve all the blame, Don. Might have been partly responsible, but so were we for being such naive kids. It's not the point, Kyle. It still comes down to me at the end of the day. Come on, back me up here, Josette. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that sounds more like an emergency. Especially because the music changed. Got trouble, boss. One of those red ships on her tail. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Is that those Ouroboros dudes? Those Ouroboroses? Gotta protect our cargo. Oh boy. Yeah, you could say that. I'm surprised by what I'm seeing here, though. Last I saw them, they were Sky Bandits. It looks like they're running a delivery service now. Talk about simpletons. Looks like they have no interest in fighting us. Just leave them be. Not so fast. Have you forgotten our mission? Perfect target for carrying it out, wouldn't you? Attacking them? We only need to test whether they operate properly today. There's no reason to actually use them in combat. Please, my comrade. You're never gonna move up in the ranks with that attitude. If our target was a Royal Army ship, I'd agree with you. Oh, yeah. If our target was a Royal Army ship, I'd agree with you. But it's just an isolated ship full of ex-bandits. There's no risk to be had there. I suppose it's true. Besides, the 13 factories want accurate combat data. Interesting. There's no way we're going to get punished for doing this. We might even earn ourselves a nice reward. Oh, you talk a good game. Alright, well, Yeah, I remember hating this part. Not alone. There's a bunch of weapons. It's not alone. There's a bunch of weapons I've never seen before with it. Oh boy. Focus on firing at them from the rear to fight them off, Josette. Alright, here we go. Here goes. Alright, what are the rules? Shoot down approaching enemies and missiles using Josette's machine gun. The controls are as follows. Arrows, keys, mouse. Yeah, okay, so stick. Zoom is the cancel button. Fire is the OK button, okay. Unlimited ammo, take heed, shoot for too long, and you'll shoot slower. Alright. Settings. Sensitivity. I think I like having the sensitivity up a little bit more. We'll see how this goes. Vertical axis is normal. I don't know which one's which, so I'm gonna just do it this way. Alright. Alright, let's do it on easy first, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, yeah, this is good. Oh, this is too sensitive. It's too sensitive. Can I stop? Yeah, we need to lower the sensitivity. Yeah, I hated this. I really don't like this. Damn it. Is that him? Jesus, it's so fucking hard to aim. Yeah, the sensitivity is really a problem. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I feel like I need the increased sensitivity, but then it becomes really too hard to control. It's very slow. Yeah, it's just a matter of finding the right sensitivity, and I've always, even the first time I did this, I just struggled to find the right sensitivity. Alright. Gotta bump it up just a little bit more. Okay. Like, what the fuck am I even supposed to do here? Like, how am I supposed to aim properly? Let me try inverting. Maybe that is part of it. I don't think it is. This shit just happens too fast. And the aiming is so precise. There's just no way to do it fast enough. This is exactly the problem I had my first time playing it. Well, we got through it without dying, but we still have the boss fight. I don't think I'm gonna bother with normal. So just don't care, you know? Like, that's what it comes down to. I don't care. It's the same thing with all the mini games in this game. They're just all terrible. They're all terrible. So I'll give them a try to start with, but I'm not gonna... Like, what the fuck is this? Like, how am I supposed to hit him? It's so fucking hard to control. This is where I feel like if I was using a mouse, the mouse and keyboard would make such a difference. But I'm using a controller. I'm changing the buttons instead of the stick. That might help. Oh, that actually really, that might help a lot. Oh, maybe that's the answer. I still can't really... It's not as precise as I'd like it to be, but it feels a little bit better. I don't have much health left. Fuck. Like, I just can't do it fast enough. Can't do it fast enough. They just keep shooting a ton of shit at me at the same time. And it's just impossible to do it fast enough to destroy everything. And to keep up with him all at the same time. Fuck. And it's also super long. How you doing, Gilbert? See, there's a million things here. How am I supposed to do this? How? Tell me how. I'm getting shot at by 100 things at once. The reticle doesn't move fast enough. Yeah, there's just no fucking way. I think I eventually did it at one point, my first time through, but I just don't care enough. Just don't, like, it's not worth it. You don't really get anything for it, other than it's a requirement to unlock Star Door 14. Yeah, forget it. I don't care. Nope. That's what it is, though. There you go. Alright, so let's move on. Base area. I want to drop Josette from the team. We'll get Chloe back. Was that button? There we go. We got Chloe. How does her orbment look? She got healing and stuff? Yeah. Yeah, she's set up good. Alright, let's save. I mean, at the very least, we got the, you know, the story, the backstory. Which is, that's the important part. That's the thing that's worth getting there. Alright, but here we go. We can move on to the third layer. Now. we go. Yeah, that's funny. Yep. Looks like even that wasn't enough to stop the Gospels being able to influence it. Yeah, that's a bitch, ain't it? Still don't know what happened to the Oriole. Well, you don't. You might not know. But, seems to be many who think the Liber Arc collapsing means that the Oriole itself is no more, which is possible, I suppose. All we really know is that judging by how shaken Weissman was, something unexpected happened. Beyond that, nothing. I fear that Professor Weissman may be the only one who knows the truth about exactly what happened, although I don't have the faintest idea where he could be now, or what he's doing there. What? But the report said quite clearly, no one in the church is sure what happened to him either. Still being looked into. Still, I think it's fairly safe to say the Weissman isn't involved in what's happening right here. If he were, I'm sure he'd be openly reveling every second of this. You all know what kind of guy he is. Yeah, he's a very salty kind of guy. Very, very salty. Very high in sodium. Oh, so we're just lying. Okay. We've got way too many unanswered questions at this point. All we can do is keep looking for answers. The less we know, the more we have to be on guard, though. So we'd best be careful. Right, Reese? Sure. Okay. I guess we're gonna lie about this. That's fine. For those unfamiliar, we know what happened to Weissman. We, the audience, do, and Kevin very certainly knows what happens to Weissman. And he is being intentionally deceptive. If you want to know what happened to Weissman, play through Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. Something similar to the Jade Corridor by the look of it. Kevin over there. Oh, we got 2 branching paths, golden and silver roads. This is foreboding. Oh. Ghost we saw in Cransel. Visitors from afar. Bearers of the Grail emblem. Can you hear me? Yeah, we can. Before you stands the entrances to the twin corridors. Proceed through them both in sync, or never shall you reach the dark depths beyond. Well, I don't know that I want to reach the dark depths beyond. That sounds very dark and deep. I entrust their operation to the monument before you. Step forth into the corridors, the power of the Grail with you, and move onward. Alright. But beware. Once you have stepped through the doors, the trial must be completed. Wonderful. Fills me with much confidence. Now the next question is, who is she anyway? Well, it's a good thing we have a certain person here. Whoever she is, she gave us some valuable advice on how to proceed. Step forth into the corridors, the power of the Grail with you, and move onward. Yep, alright. Gonna have to split up. Reese and I each have to take a door at the same time while you guys tag along with whoever. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna need to split up. How are we gonna do this? I think it makes the most sense. Tita and Josette are kind of equals. Julia and Mueller are kind of equals. Reese and Joshua are kind of equals, and Chloe and Kevin are kind of equals. So if we split them up, you know, one of each of those to a team, that should work. Yep. Yeah, we need the whole team. Let's do it. Yep. So we gotta go prep everybody, which, okay. So that should be okay, because what we're gonna need to do is go through like a small dungeon and then probably fight a boss, I would think. So, alright. Let's see what your setup is all about. Because we recently used both Julia and Mueller, so they're both kind of set up okay. Now, let's set up these other two. Yeah, bless me. Alright, here we go. No, we don't need that. I mean, I don't really think there's much more to do. Excuse me. Other than, yeah, we can work on this. We have shield, which is good. Hit is good. Haze. Yeah, that gives her Earth Guard, that's useful. I'm not, like, super worried about making sure everything's, like, really effective. I just need to, like, be able to manage surviving. Alright, I think we're good here. Excuse me. I don't know what we do as far as, like, setting up the teams. We'll probably do it once we get to the section where we have to do it. Like, if we interact with the monument, it's probably going to prompt us to pick our teams. So, let's save here, and then we'll do it. Alright, start exploring. There we go. Alright, so Kevin and Joshua, Reese and Chloe. Then I think we can put Julia and Mueller. And then let's put Tita and Josette. Yeah. That should work. It's reacting to us. I split up Tita and Chloe specifically because Tita has a craft that can heal. So having them both on the same team would be redundant. And I figured with Joshua on the one side and Mueller on the other side, we have kind of equivalent power. Damn. Well, look at that. Yeah, I think both teams have to fight a boss fight. So, here we go. See how this goes. And the doors close. It's very ominous. Let's do this one first. Why not? Here we are. This is reminiscent of Trails into Reverie. This vibe here. Here we go again. Knack. Alright, well. Go on, fight some things. Look at these little things. How about that? Look at that. How we liking Tita now? Ow. Nailed it. Alright, so Tita's gonna get leveled pretty quick, I think. Good teamwork, guys. Takes care of them. Reminding me of the prank-loving gremlins that appear in folklore. It's very weird. Alright, so where are we at here? Let's try this way first. Oh, we got things. Alright. That's a lot of damage. That works. Oh my god, okay. What the shit, Tita? What the actual shit, Tita? Where is all that damage coming from, Tita? Oh, did I give her, like, a really broken weapon? Is that what happened? Did she vanish? God. Oh, no, she's small. Okay, I know what happened. I'm aware of what happened. I've got it figured out now. I mean, we could just cheat by having Tita use her broken weapon that I gave her. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, okay. That's not how this is gonna go. Alright, you don't need the disaster cannon. Although it's really funny. Just appreciates your concern, but it's doing okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. It sets my my mind at ease, knowing that it's okay. Let's Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear. And then you can aerial. These guys, yeah, it's all neutral to everybody. All right. And then you can just hit everybody with a big thing. That's still doing a lot, which is very nice. Well, that fucking blew. That fucking blew. All right. Miss. Wonderful. I do so love missing. There you go, Tita. Get that experience. You get that experience, Tita. Oh, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Let's just do one of these. That didn't do much. That didn't do much. Didn't do much. Didn't do much. Did enough, though. Alright. Not bad. You want little guys? We got little guys. Don't really care for these little guys. Stop missing your crits. That's some horse shit, actually. That's actually some horse shit. Does anybody have... Okay, we're gonna have to use reviving bombs. Or not. Do you have Thallus? You don't. Alright, so we have to use items. Gross. Alright, so the good thing is we can heal. We can heal. What? Oh. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. What do we want to do here? Hellgate? Hellgate? Aerial? And then just big booms. How about that? She says scary, but she's the one actually killing the most things, so I don't think it's that scary. You know, there's something about it that seems not so scary. Sting edges, alright, sweet. No, we aren't. That place is mine, and I can do whatever I want with it. And what I want to do is wash my hands of the thing for good. He swallowed another healthy chunk of lamb, then clack went his knife. And there you go. He's made his decision. Get those sting edges, Joshua. Still continuing on. Alright, we got another, Alright, hold on. Let's see what's this way. Ah, yeah, okay. And I say we keep it, she said. Her stiff tone implying that any other plans he dared to present would be, to put it delicately, stupid. Think of all the history you're abandoning. 50 years. Oh, that's a lot of Sepith. Did you know? Hallie, from Gambler Jack's name, was originally translated accurately as Haru, but it turns out the official Japanese spelling wasn't that, but Hallie. This was revealed in Gambler Jack's sequel. Wow. Got a tiger heart. Please do not take without permission, thank you. Well, I'm gonna take it anyway. What is a tiger heart? What is? Okay, it's good for physical attackers. I'm cool with that. We can drop the... This prevents seal already, so yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Should be fine. Alright, these guys are creepy. I don't like it. Oh my god. That's quite the amount of damage. We are doing a very healthy amount of damage now. I will say. The amount of damage we're dealing compared to what we used to be dealing before. It's gone up quite a bit. Get rid of that guy nice and easy. Get rid of that guy nice and easy. I'd like to get rid of this guy quite a bit, because you're a pain in the ass. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So far, so decent. No, these guys are a pain. Alright, I think we need to use magic on you. Let's use magic. Let's go Shadow Spear. And then you... I want to use physical attacks. Just kind of take you out quick. Oh, you're very beefy. You are quite beefy. It's good critical damage, though. Don't care for that. Beautiful. Alright. Instant death. We take it. We take those, especially when they're not against us. That's a very, very good time to take those. We got up and we got this way. We got going on here. Oh, there's another. All right. All right. Before we go, let's go this. Let's see if this is something. This team's been kicking ass. Gotta say, this team has been. Ah, okay, we got a door here. What is this? Bring to me the man who talks with his fists. Only then shall the door open. That's Zin again? Doubles in. We need doubles in. Alright. Well. Alright, hold on. What's this way? Treasures, okay. More Sepith. I should probably sell some of that. Looking into the void inside the empty chest, you start questioning the nature of life itself. $1,000. Congratulations, it's a girl. It was actually $1,000. Pearl earring plus. Could you spare a tear bomb or two for these rusty hinges? Nope. Nope. Might as well go with that. White bracelet plus. You open the lid. A piercing scream fills the air. You quickly shut the lid and walk away. That's not what happened, though. I was there. I promise, I was there. That isn't how it went down. Alright. I'm gonna save, but I'm gonna save on a separate slot. You know, just in case. Just in case of any accidents, right? Because we can't go back. You know? Since we can't go back. In case this proves to be a terrible idea, we'll vanish you. Nice and vanished. Rude. Beautiful. She needed that free heal, so we take those. Oh god. This is big and open and wide. I don't care for that. Let's do one of these. Probably could have saved that for whatever boss is coming up, but it's fine. I would like this guy to go very quickly, please, also. This guy in the back there, I don't like that guy in the back. Got a Curia Bomb. Lid Creeks, 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Guard. Rude. Nice. Skull Pendant. It's a shining palm. Wait, that's a lie? Like the promise of more treasure. That was uncalled for. I think I know what this does. I think I want it. No insta-kills for Joshua. Oh, this is an event one. What's this? Aeon Bow. Oh, what's this doing here? What's wrong, Kevin? I was just impressed at how nice this bowgun is. Gonna get some use out of this baby. Alright, well, let's equip it. Let's go ahead and equip it. And we'll do a save. Well, there's more. There's oh so much more. It's doing a lot more damage. Love to see it. There's a good amount more damage. What's this? Gaia Greaves. Okay. Bet you 50 Mira that item is still in your inventory during the final battle. I bet you it's not, because it's gonna be equipped. That was equipment. See, that would have been way better if it was... Can anybody equip it? Yeah, let's have you do it. If it was like just a regular item. But it wasn't that. Well, let's go ahead and have you do Hellgate then. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's rude. It's rude. It's so rude. So fucking rude. So fucking rude. Can we not? It didn't even kill him. Yeah, let's move out. More Sepith. Jesus. This empty chest were filled to the brim with food, it still wouldn't be enough to satisfy Reese. You're probably right. It's probably true. Don't do that. Don't do that. Lovely. Alright. Now what? Oh, we got a monument. Very nice. Alright, let's drop a save, because that's ominous. That, to me, says we're probably going to fight a boss. What do we got? Yeah, this looks like a boss arena. Gonna go out on a limb. Say this is probably a boss arena. That could be the exit. Oh boy. Yep. Fight our way through it. Oh, what the fuck? Reese? Oh dear. Oh. Oh no, not mirrors. Oh shit. I hate these fucking things. Alright. What's the deal? Which ones are which? Spark mirror. These reflect arts. These reflect physical. Alright, so these we have to hit with physical. These we have to hit with magic. Alright, so what happens if I just do this? This is physical, right? Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully this will at least take those out. No. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, so I'm going to use arts. I'm actually going to do this. And then you are going to go for physical attacks, because that's kind of your thing. Oh, that does nothing. Alright, that's bad. That's good. Just fucking do it. I don't even give a shit. Oh, you're gonna heal them? Ugh. Ugh. Alright, use Tear on Joshua. Where's Joshua? Joshua, there we go. Alright, we gotta go for Reese then. She's taking a buttload of damage though, so that's really good. Oh, that impedes my... Okay. Well, that's annoying. That does a good amount of damage. Tita. Move. Alright, this blows. Alright, we're probably gonna lose Joshua here, but... Oh, come on, man. Can you... You can't craft anything. Alright, then just go for this. Okay. Alright, this is fine. This actually is fine. That doesn't do anything. That's so annoying. Alright. We can use a Celestial Balm on Joshua, and he'll be fully healed, and it's all good. We can do that also. Get a nice little bit of guarding. That sucks. I'm tired of that. But this could take out Reese. Or not. Doppel Reese. Alright, well... Do you still have crafts? You do, okay. Go ahead and impede this. Oh, that doesn't... Okay, even though it... I thought maybe if it were... Even though it reflected physical, it wouldn't... It would still, you know, but it doesn't. Okay. Alright, let's... Yeah, do that. This sucks. This sucks a lot. Alright. This is obnoxious. Alright, so we want to use magic as much as possible. Can we try to just, like, get rid of this guy? I just need her to move. Alright. Now what? Ideally, trying to get rid of these mirrors would be better. Although she can heal them, so it really doesn't fucking make any difference. Alright. We need to take her out. Can she heal with Vital Cannon? Yeah, there we go. She heals herself, right? Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. You need to tier Joshua. It doesn't heal very much. Alright, this is bad, actually. Not having a good healer is a problem. But we've almost got this taken care of. I feel like she's going to change into a third form, though. A little concerned about that. Is that just a normal thing? No, it's not. They reflect physical, so this doesn't help in any way. We really need to, like, heal with items. Problem is I'm just taking so much damage that healing with items just doesn't even help. And I can't really use my crafts because I need to only use magic. You just move out of the way. Hellgate. If I use... yeah, do that. There we go. We should be in okay shape now, I think. I think we're gonna be in decent shape now. Alright, let me just soul blur this to death. That should do it. There we go. All that beautiful experience. Look at that. Look at that. Everybody being their best selves. And we got a sealing stone. Who's it gonna be? I legitimately don't know. Looks like that's the end of this trial. She's being mind controlled or something. Nope. Known her for a long time. If I was fooled, it's no surprise that you guys would be. Mirrors with it were so deadly, too. Yeah. So you know the next one's gonna be Kevin with also mirrors. But the good thing is, the other team has Chloe. Alright. So let's drop a save while we're here, right? Let's do that. Alright, now we've got this side of things. This team is not going to be great, I don't think. This is going to be a bit rough. Got company. Oh dear. I don't like this. What the fuck are you? I don't care for you at all. Don't sing a doom or whatever the fuck you're singing over there. Stop that. We're gonna gotta kill you quick. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember them. Now I remember them. Oh, that does nothing. Okay. Oh my god, nobody does any damage. You're weak to... I don't have space arts. Fuck. Good lord. Alright. What if we did this instead? Does this do anything? No. Jesus. These guys are really weak. Alright, you need to do like a Latira. Yeah, this is gonna be a struggle. These guys aren't doing any damage. Okay. Definitely isn't gonna be easy. It's so weird, right? Like, why are there all these weird devils and shit? Give me blood. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I don't think we need to do that. It's no damage. Missed. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. This is rough. Oh. Alright, well that's helpful. Go Tyrol, honestly. Why not? Never mind. That's why not. She's got another one of those weapons equipped, huh? Like I did with Tita. I kind of feel like I don't care. I'll take it off before the boss, but I kind of feel like I don't give a shit. Because this team's really having a hard time. Alright, just go with Tira. That's good. Alright, well, that's a little better, I think. Jeez. This team has no speed either. Ugh. There we go. There we go. I don't know. That has stairs. That has stairs. Let's go this way. Gaia Greaves, alright. That was quite unfortunate for the sun. A single glance at her curious, simple smile, and he knew he would cave to whatever she said. Doubly unfortunate, since he also knew who she would side with. Sure. Mueller? Yeah. Let's go with that. Oh god. Don't care for this motherfucker. Do not care for this motherfucker. Okay, well. Let's do a save. I feel like this boss fight's gonna be extra hard. Mesofish, alright. Took all I had to give. Happy now? This empty chest was brought to you by, you. HP 3, alright. Despite first impressions, it was as much a shop as any other along the same street. A shop was still a shop, even after it was no longer full to bursting with wealthy customers, or any customers, really. I mean, what makes a shop a shop? It's really more of a philosophical question than anything. How about fuck this? How about actually fuck this? How about extra fuck this? Yeah, you know what? I don't even care. I'm not even, like, gonna pretend like I have any integrity here. What the fuck is happening, man? Is there any way to deal damage to these guys that isn't, like Well, there's that. There's using Josette, which is a cheat code. Guard. Oh my god, dude. Are we for real? That's really... Yeah, I'm remembering the issues I have with this game. They're coming back to me. There's a reason this one is, like, nowhere near my top 5. This has a lot to do with it. Good lord, man. These extra effects, like death and vanish and stuff, that it's just, ugh. It's awful. Forcer number 20, the empty chest. Jesus. I'm not even, I don't care. It's fine. She can have the broken weapon. It's fine. It's not even a problem for me. Or so he believed. There was a pause in noise after the question was raised, and seconds later they both heard the flat-footed thumping of their daughter's steps coming toward them. Did you call me, Mom? That was bad. Actually, that was quite bad. There we go. I think that's the only way this team has a fighting chance. Well, we got 2 ways to go now. That's stairs. Stairs usually means actual progress. Let's try this way. Oh, fuck this guy. Oh, I hate this thing. Can I, like, move out of the way of this nonsense? Nope. Not really. What is this? Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Only then shall the door open. Darling of pure white radiance. Is that it's Chloe, right? That feels like Chloe. I'm not gonna do that yet. Yeah, this team has become Struggle Bus City. Oh my god. What? Oh, fuck. That was a waste. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna need you to heal people, Chloe. Pretty soon. Gonna need those heals. There we go. Death, huh? How about insta-death? We like that. What is this? Yeah, okay. If you're looking for gold, you'll find not 1 gram. That's great. I'm not giving that to Josette because she's got something better. What is this? Skull pendant. Alright, yep. Arteria supposedly comes from the English word artery. I believe that. I mean, that could be bullshit or not, but I believe you. Definitely don't want my healer getting death blows and prevent mute. That's pretty good too. Silver earring prevents poison. Yeah, that's pretty good. Prevents blind. That's good for somebody with a long barrel. Alright. Let's do a save. Okay. Wait, did I get... Let me just see what weapons I have. Just make sure I'm not missing something. Yeah, we're at 1166, so yeah, I could give you these, but no. And then the same thing here, like you got Mistletoe and Vorpal Sword. We got Vorpal Swords. Somebody tell, Cress. Somebody tell Cress Albright. Or Lloyd Irving. Insta-death. Stop doing that. Fucking hate it. Jumping on me. God. Do you have an impede craft? Please tell me you have impede. Yes, you do. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. No, that's fine. Just basically gotta get Josette to have her turn so she can just insta-kill whatever enemy it is. At this point, that's the only way I'm getting through this. God fucking fuck. Is that so? More Sepith. You again. At least Phantom Thief B is a gentleman. You know, this is true. You do have a point there. He very much is. In fact, a gentleman. He in fact is. In fact. Whatever you're doing, I would prefer if you didn't do it. Well, works for me. What do we got here? Attack 3. That's very handy. But that would never have happened. Hideko would never have denied Sato back then. See, she didn't have much money in those days, yet she paid cash for the machine. Well, there you go. If she paid cash for the machine, then there you go. That's all you really need. Cash for the machine. I don't know what to put in here. How about it lowers ATS, that's fine. Scent, I don't want that. I don't want that. Alright, this is all fine. What do we got here? Weapon for Reese. Sylvan. Seems familiar somehow. Okay. So both of them were very, like, strangely, like, about the thing they found. Both she and Kevin. So that's interesting. Not sure what that's about, but hopefully her damage output will be significantly better now. Well, this fucking thing again. Insta-death. Yeah, do insta-death on the death thing. That's fine. Since you're guarding, then we might as well do Latira. Latir. Just wait. Rude. There we go. Beautiful. Love this for me. Oh, Kuma no Tachi. It is yet to be spoken of in legend, for its mother was a modest carpenter who carved it with no other purpose than to hold a confession. It was never meant for a grand display, but for a quiet, sincere love. You know what I'm saying? Boom, more damage. I do enjoy more damage. More damage is good. There we go. I feel like there probably is some stuff that your sword can't cut. An empty coffer, devoid of any treasure. Go seek another. I prefer the other haiku. The other haiku is better. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't care for this. Don't vanish, Chloe. That blows. It's a good thing there's probably gonna be a monument coming up, because Jesus. Yeah. Chloe is the worst one to get vanished. Alright, does everybody have their best weapons? Because it kind of feels like they don't. Damascus sword. That's for Chloe. That's okay, but that's not super important. Titanium suit, on the other hand. I can't afford 4 of them. Alright, whatever. It's fine. We'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, as I don't have faith in this one, if I'm being honest. This team kind of blows. This team's not very good. I don't know how I could have made it better. Maybe just having Julia? I don't know. But who would I have swapped her with? Mueller? That's not... like, that's equivalent. It's really just not having Joshua that's a problem. Alright, so we're gonna have a Kevin here. Hey, look, it's a Kevin. And 4 mirrors? No? 5 mirrors. Oh, no mirrors. Oh, what the fuck are those? Those things suck, if I remember correctly. Those things extra suck. Alright, I would like to try to get rid of them as much as possible. Oh, well, that's bad. Alright, then let's try to hit Kevin. Well, that blows. That's my own strategy you're using against me, I've noticed. Alright, so what are they weak to? Are they weak to anything? No, they're just regular on everything. Alright, well. Just do that, it's fine. Alright, you can't do any crafts, so you're just gonna have to go up and hit him in the face. Which actually, this does a lot of damage to Kevin, so I'm okay with that. Alright, you need to do, like, Hell's Gate shenanigans. Although, you're gonna need to heal soon. Nope, do this. Alright. It's just good damage. It's the only real way to make Josette useful. Just gonna try as hard. Yeah, because he's just... That's exactly my point. He's gonna heal them, and... Oh my god, can they stop teaming up on the same character? Alright, you can go Tyrol on Reese. Get her back up to full. Oh, what? Alright. Okay, Chloe. Chloe. No, never Chloe. Does she have Thelos? She doesn't have Thelos. Alright, well that's bad. Alright, at the very least what she can do is Latira. Alright, it's not as important. Alright, go ahead and do a Celestial Balm on Josette. Alright, this should be able to take out Kevin, which is very good. Okay, so he's down. Just take out that guard. Alright, I don't know how to damage these things effectively. Let's see, is any of them, like... You have some damage on you. Yeah. That's not bad damage, honestly. You need to heal. It's like, you just, yeah, heal whoever's in range. Oh my god. You can't do anything, because you don't do any damage. Oh, that was... I thought that was Mueller. Man. He does do damage. Okay, never mind. I thought these things were, like, super tanky. Fucking Christ. This is Mueller. Of course he misses. Of course he fucking misses. Alright, you can cast magic. Jesus Christ! This damage is absurd. It's not so much the amount of damage, it's just the frequency. Alright, so that one's gone. That's one down. Holy shit. This is relentless. Alright, we need to heal... Josette and Reese. Let's go ahead and heal up Josette. Because realistically, Josette's more important. Which is something I never thought I'd say, but it's true. Just go ahead and do physical attacks. Alright. It's another one down. Good lord. Alright. Heal up Reese. Getting a little more manageable now. The missing is really not helping. Yeah, do it. Damn it. We really need to... Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. I just don't get enough turns. They all get 100 turns for every one of my turns. Can I get to Josette? No, I can't. Alright, that's gotta be Mueller. So Chloe's gonna have to heal up. Josette, Jesus Christ, if I ever get a fucking turn. Alright. Who's the low one? You're the one that's low, okay. So we should be able to take you out probably here. Nope. But we can do this. Take one of them out, do enough damage to another one, and then it'll break the guard on the last one, which is good. You're actually closer. Alright, let's heal again. Should be able to get everybody in it. Except Mueller's gonna leave, so we're gonna just stay in the circle. Okay. Okay. I think we're a little bit better off now. It's fine. Just get everybody kind of in the same place. I don't need to heal. So, can we clock up Josette? Okay. Clock up. No, don't clock up. Just attack. It's not gonna do any damage, but whatever. Now it's much more manageable. There we go. Huh. That sucked. That sucked a lot. The mirrors were probably worse, though. Here we go. Alright. Well, that's done. That's fucking done. And we have two things. We have 2 people we can do. We're gonna get 2 whole people. That's exciting. Isn't that exciting? Seems to be the end of our trial. Fucking finally. Fucking finally. Oh. Oh. Reese, you alright? You weren't hurt, were you? I'm fine. I was just so relieved to find out it wasn't really Kevin. Aww. And now that the fight is over, it seems clear to me that that battle was a trap set by our foes. Those bizarre cannon fiends are further evidence. Let's hurry through that door. I'm quite concerned about the other group. Sure. Shut up, Josette. Shut up, Josette. Hey, guys. Now we can get the good team back together. Definitely gonna have to sell some Sepith to get some money so I can upgrade my armor and stuff. That's gonna be important. Thank Adios, I was worried as hell about you, you know? I could say the same to you. Still, looks like those really must have been grimoires then. Sure does. Grimoires? So the name of those fiends we encountered. Got it, it's a type of fiend mentioned in the Testaments, although maybe fiend isn't the best word. They're said to be what souls eventually turn into after being thrown into Gehenna. People's souls turn into those? It's not a very pleasant thought. As I'm sure you know, the Church teaches that the souls of sinners end up in the fiery depths of Gehenna. There they are tormented by the ceaseless flames, slowly losing their own sense of self over time, until finally they're said to end up as nothing more than a chaotic lump of spirit known as a grimoire. I'm getting goosebumps just picturing it. That's what those shape-shifting creatures we encountered were. Yes. The mirrors and cannons that appear with them are all cursed items that have the same origin. How they did it, I don't know, but it seems our enemies have quite literally opened the gates of Gehenna. That's quite a fitting metaphor. That sounds like... There he is. Says Joshua. You again. Well, look who decided to show their ugly mug. That lord of yours send you to come check up on us? That is one of the roles I have been assigned, albeit not the only one. I am impressed by how quickly you've progressed, even if it was with a significant amount of the Hermit's guidance. The Hermit? Who's that? The ghost we keep running into? Can't think of anyone else. She's been helping us in various ways since we arrived here, and yet we still have no idea who she is. Indeed, I speak of her. She is a spirit that was left behind in Phantasma, as well as the master of the Hollow Garden. Of course, thanks to my lord taking most of her power, she can do little other than struggle as your guide. As usual, your cryptic nonsense just goes right over my head. But hey, if she's your enemy, that makes her our ally, right? I'll leave that for you to find out. Her position is hardly your concern at this time. I have a message for you from my lord. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you, and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. What? What was that supposed to mean? My lord says that you may choose to interpret the message however you see fit. My task was simply to relay it to you. Kevin? Sorry, I couldn't help but laugh. Tell me, what sad classes did you and that joke of a boss you got take to get your certifications in how to be a big bad? Nice touch trying to confuse us by spewing that cryptic bullshit, too. Bet you thought we'd keep ourselves up all night trying to figure that gem out. I see. I mean, the overblown theatrics make it a bit too obvious that it's fake, don't you think? Oh boy. Well, you about done with us? If you are, how about you get lost? Got better things to do with our time than listen to nonsensical riddles from a guy who can't even bother to show his face. See, you're quite fond of the gift granted to you by my lord. Does it bring back memories? Gift? Kevin? You think you can get away? Fear not. We will encounter one another before long. I am, after all, Phantasma's foremost guardian. I can read. It's a lot of reading, guys. This game has a lot of reading. And I haven't done this in a week and a half. And with that, I bid you farewell. So that's the Schwarzritter you mentioned. He's the picture of his lord right down to taunting us as he leaves. Too bad for him that it doesn't take a genius to work out they're both bluffing. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. His words sound as though they have some specific meaning to me, but they could be taken in a number of ways at face value. You could try to unravel said meaning, but that may hinder your progress more than help in the long run. My thoughts exactly. Anyway, what's definitely not going to hinder us is going back to base and seeing who's in the 2 sealing stones we picked up. If we activate that monument over there, we'll be able to come right back here to continue exploring later, too. Thank goodness it's right there, huh? Yeah, it's super good game design, guys. Wonder who's gonna be inside these. Such a weird way to think of things. Chapter 3 is done. We're gonna drop that save, and I'm sure we're gonna get some Kevin backstory. Kevin Graham, of the 543rd class of trainees. In the name of the goddess above, I hereby appoint you a squire of the Septian Church. Humbly accept my appointment. Pledge to offer my soul to the goddess above, and both body and blood to her church on earth. Very good. It is exceedingly rare for one at your age to be appointed to this position. I can only assume your aptitudes and training achievements warranted it. May you strive to be a worthy guardian of the goddess's sacraments as her loyal and devoted servant. How's it going, Oblivion Key 99? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate the follow, thank you. Well, if it isn't Kevin, I see you managed to avoid having your promotion rejected by the top brass. I like the Trails series, I do. I spent pretty much all of last year playing through most of it, all the way up through Reverie. So I'm caught up to Reverie, and now I'm waiting for Daybreak to come out. Splendid, splendid. Instructor, I really can't thank you enough for all you've done for me. Never dreamed I would have an actual Dominion supervising my training. How sweet of you to say. I'm streaming all of it, very slowly. Very slowly. I did first chapter, like, last summer. Second chapter, like, around the start of the year. And, now I'm just doing this one. So I've played them in my own time. I marathoned them, which I know was something that people say don't do that, but I did it anyway, and it was fine. It just kind of took forever, but as far as streaming them, yeah, I'm just kind of I don't want to like overdo it, so I'm kind of spacing them out a bit. Appreciate it if you chuck that memory back in the furthest reaches of your mind. Thank you. Started from the beginning yourself a while ago. Also on the 3rd. Yeah, they got me good. 'Cause I'd heard about it for a while, but until all of the games were out in the West, I didn't really want to like get into it. Because I didn't want to have to like use translation guides and stuff. So I figured I'd just wait, and then when the Crossbell games got announced, I'm like, alright, I'll give it a shot now. And then I started with first chapter and got super hooked, and then all the games were available, so I just kept going. A good Kevin voice, thank you. Might scare some of them right off. Please, you're not trying to position yourself as some sweet doe-eyed thing, are you? Besides, I think it's a perfectly apt description for us. We go around sniffing out sacraments wherever they may be, tearing through the throats of the heretical fools who are enamored with them all the while. Can you spot the difference? Come on, instructor, I'm used to you at this point, so I don't really care if you call me a dog, but you care if I call your beloved Rufina one, don't you? Not to worry, Kevin, I can read between the lines well enough. I was out from a friend who was desperately trying to win me over the Trails series. It took a year for it to sink in, and now I regret not getting into them sooner, yeah. Did I guess right? I owe her a lot, but I wouldn't call her my beloved. She's just like a big sister to me, that's all. You're making it sound like like you... What, exactly? Oh... Rufina? I thought you were at Rimaferia on a mission. I was, but I tried to finish as quickly as possible so I could be back for your appointment ceremony. I'm so proud of you, Kevin. Aww. It's amazing how fast you've grown. Now you're a full-fledged adult like me. Well, thanks for going out of your way to come here. Not sure I deserve to be called an adult yet, though. I've got a whole lot of work ahead of me if I want to be half the knight the two of you are. Oh my, how modest of you. By the way, have you let Reese know all about all of this yet? Not yet. I'm planning to write to her tonight. She's been real mad at me ever since I decided to come to Arteria, though. Hopefully this will cheer her up a bit. There's not much else I can do to make up with her short of going home. Perhaps we should do that together at some point if we can find the time. Oh, and while I have the chance, thank you so much for looking after him all this time, Hein. You've given up so much of your free time, and I really do appreciate it. Think nothing of it. It proved quite a fun way to kill time. He has a fair amount of potential in combat arts and thaumaturgy. I never know how to say that friggin' word, man. Thaumaturgy, too. Kevin, your relationship with these girls are very complicated, yes. Putting it mildly. It's a shame all his skills are on the practical side of things. However, his academic side is less than stellar. Had this feeling in the pit of my stomach that may be the case. Oh, right. I've got to get going. To pick up my new room key and medal from the General Affairs guys. Sorry, I'll talk to you later. Oh. What's this? You look so concerned. Feeling guilty because he followed you into such a dangerous line of work? Not at all. That was completely up to him and him alone. I would never try to dictate his life choices. It's just that I think he'll make a fine knight, personally. Checks all the boxes. He's got the potential. He's got the determination. All in all, I can see why you're so proud of him. And call it a hunch, but wouldn't be surprised if a stigma manifested in him just like it has in you. Well, I'm impressed. I didn't think you could sense that of others if you didn't possess one yourself. Yet one more reason to feel frustrated that you are in a Dominion. I know we're friends, but there's no need for all the flattery. My combat and thaumaturgy abilities are average at best. I wouldn't be cut out for the job at all. I'm grateful enough to have been promoted from squire to knight. That's the upper limit for someone with my lack of potential. If only you saw things the way I do. Someone with average at best abilities couldn't have handled your Ouroboros case. Ooh. Half as well as you did. Fighting off a man that reported strength to a swift... Take two. Fighting off a man of that reported strength to a swift enough conclusion would have been a pretty feather in anyone's cap. It's just my luck that we both came to an understanding. As far as Kevin goes, he wouldn't need to rely on luck. His potential for growth extends further than I'll ever be able to go. But he has one weakness holding him back. Oh dear, in Chapter 5, by the way, so this isn't a spoiler. That's good. That poor boy is just far too kind. So kind, in fact, that I can see him driving himself into a corner because of it one day. Oh dear. That's some foreshadowing. Chapter 4, The Dark Stigma. Alright, well, we got 2 Sealing Stones. So let's find out who we got. Are they going to be like a pair of people, or are they just going to be randos? I played this one off stream. Yeah, I've played all of them off stream, up from Sky first chapter all the way through Trails into Reverie. So I'm caught up on the ones that have been officially released in the West. But it's interesting to go back through them now, as I'm doing on stream, and see, like, all the little things that... Yeah, oh yeah, I went hard last year. It was kind of crazy. To mention in order, I did do them in order. That was the thing. Like, I didn't want to start them until I knew that I could do them in order, because I was told that that is the better way to do it. I know that's a very, like, you know, bit of discourse, but we got Olivier and we got Zin. I definitely feel like it was... I enjoyed playing it that way. Be overjoyed to share a sweet date with Shara in my dreams. One with a fine drinking companion, not so much. Yeah, it's real, alright. Still, doesn't Shara count as a drinking companion too? In a way, it's fine to be drunk with the joy of her company, but is very much the opposite to be drunk with alcohol involved. He's one of my top favorite characters, for sure. It's one of the most important lessons I learned during my stay in Liberl. I already have Mueller. I do have Mueller, yes. Truer words have never been spoken. But alright, enough playing around. Guys, mind filling us in on just what kind of situation we've gotten ourselves into? We shall make with the embraces and tearful greetings afterward. Honestly. You really are something special. You'd think you'd be a little shaken finding yourselves in somewhere as unnatural as this out of nowhere. And so we told them. This is quite the pickle. Appreciate that it might be hard to believe, but that is the situation we find ourselves in at this present time. If we're to try and find a way out, we'll need you to accept that. Oh, Mueller, my sweet rose-kissed muse, ever pure and free of thorns, you misunderstand me. I've long accepted our current predicament as reality. Why do you look so deep in thought? Need you even ask? Perhaps my life's toughest decision lies ahead of me. Before me, I find Joshua, Princess Claudia, Tita, and Josette. Then there's Julia, and even a new face, Reese. Just whom shall I gather into my arms like a warm blanket, and exchange sweet nothings in celebration first? You're lucky Shara's not here, man. You're very lucky. Only you. Joshua, you were pulling my leg when you said this guy was an Erebonian prince, right? Hard as it is to believe, he is. Putting my deeply earnest dilemma aside for the time being, it sounds as though you've been making some headway in unraveling the mysteries behind this place. Naturally, I would be more than honored to help with that. But first, you've got a few questions you need to ask, right? I know I sure do. Should have known you'd be thinking along the same lines. You're exactly right. Fine by me. What do you want to ask? Think you figured something out? That's what I want to find out. First, I want to ask about the ghost you've encountered in here. Oh, yeah. There's a ghost. Okay. If I remember correctly, the first time you met her was on the balcony in Gransel Castle, yes? Indeed it was. She gave us the key that allowed us to eventually find and rescue you. It was the first time she appeared to us as a ghost, but I don't believe it was the first time she directly communicated with you. Was it, Father? Don't think so, anyway. When Reese and I first arrived here, we heard a strange voice talking to us. We didn't have a clue who it belonged to at the time, but I think it was probably her, too. I still don't know who she is yet. Haven't gotten that far. Yeah. I don't remember when they reveal it. It's probably I think it's probably towards the end. So at first, she existed here only as a voice, but she's gradually started showing up with a body, too. I know that's a weird way to put it, but if it's true, it backs up what that man in black said last time we saw him. Yeah, he said the Lord of Phantasma had stolen most of her power, right? He kept referring to her as the Hermit and Master of the Hollow Garden, too. Plus, the inscription on that monument behind us has the Hermit's Garden written on it. I think all of us here can connect the dots just fine. Agreed, it's reasonable to conclude that this very garden is connected to her in some way. That's true. Makes sense to me. It also explains why this place is kind of comfy compared to the other weird, fiend-infested places in Phantasma. Feels like we're getting closer to the truth with every new revelation. By the sounds of it, she's been in Phantasma for a while now, possibly since the beginning. Then she had her power stolen by the Lord of Phantasma and ended up without a body. Since then, she's been trying to help us to the best of her abilities and guide us forward. If we assume all of that to be true, maybe the monuments scattered throughout are connected to her somehow, too. Seem to exist for that same purpose, guiding us forward. I think there's one thing in our possession that's connected to her as well. That cube, Kevin. You think so? Unfortunately, your guess is as good as mine on exactly what that cube is. That being said, I think the odds of it being connected to her somehow are as high as everything else on the list so far. Well, what do you think? Honestly, I'm impressed. You've done a remarkable job of making sense of the situation when you've only just arrived. Still, if we assume all of that to be true, then there's something else we should be doing as we keep moving forward. Helping to restore her power, I assume. That way, we should be able to ask her what else she knows about the land we're in. Got it in one. Get this impression that if we don't, we won't stand a chance against those two. Find ourselves up against a wall at some point. May well be right. Do have one final thing I'd like to ask. Concerns that Lord of Phantasma you keep mentioning, actually. But simply, you wouldn't happen to have any idea as to who they are, would you, Kevin? You? Why me? Well, from my perspective, they're awfully fixated on you. Seem to know about Reese's deceased sister as well, and there's the fact that they're even able to summon devils from the church's texts. All seems to be pointing to you two, and you in particular. Can see why you'd ask, I guess. Fortunately for you, though, I got nothing. If anything, I'd say they seem to be an enemy of the Gralsritter as a whole, rather than just me. Well, I suppose that's possible, but wouldn't be surprised if an organization like that had more than their fair share of enemies. No offense, of course. I have plenty of enemies myself. Try not to sound like it's something worth boasting about. Anyway, even if we've connected some dots, we'll have to save the mystery behind who our enemies are for another day. Maybe we can get more information out of them the next time we see them, but until then, we don't have enough to work with. Alright, next time one of them shows up, we'll have to see what we can force out of them. Alright. Well, we've got Zin, and we've got Olivier. Which, oh. What's up, Reese? Do you have something else you wanted to add? No. It's just that I'm not feeling very well, so I'm going to sit the next plane out. Sorry for the trouble, everyone, but please look out for him on my behalf. Shouldn't cause you too much trouble, but as I'm sure you know, he can be a little careless at times. She said. We lose Reese for this plane. That's alright. She's mostly there just to be a big sword. So, I imagine we can probably throw Mueller or Julia in there to fill the gap, as long as we have the others. What's with you all of a sudden? I know, you feeling left out because I'm the only one you know here and everyone else is all buddy-buddy? Sorry, Reese, probably wasn't fun to have to sit through the whole happy reunion deal over and over. I can't read that fast. Oh. When are you going to stop acting? Ooh. Huh? It's true that I've felt a little left out for a while. Clearly gone through so much together, and it's made you that much more fond of each other in the days since. Yeah, we had some amazing times. Hard to come out the other end of stuff we did without growing closer through it all. Watching you all, how could I not have felt lonely? How could I not have felt jealous? You've been avoiding me for the past 5 years, Kevin. Fucking got him. Thought that you'd grown close to so many others while going out of your way to keep me out of arm's reach did make me sad. You know I didn't mean it like that, Reese. But at the same time, I was still happy you did. I knew how badly what happened to Rufina had hurt you, how you were still blaming yourself for it. I knew how you were driving yourself into a corner over it, and how you were taking on nothing but dirty jobs as if you were trying to punish yourself. Ooh. I couldn't confirm it for myself for sure, but I just knew the rumors that you were desperate to burn yourself out through them were true. So that's the reason. That's why, as lonely as I felt when you were off making new friends without me, I was really, really happy more than anything. Reese, you do know that, except it turns out you haven't made any new friends at all. You're pulling the same exact thing you pulled with me on them. Every single one at arm's length. They can't get close to you, you won't get close to them. On the surface, you're a cheerful person, having fun with everyone, but on the inside, you're as cold as can be. All you're doing is manipulating your own emotions so people think you're someone you're not. After watching you ever since we were reunited, that's become plain as day to me. Damn. Man, I'm happy you're worried about me, but you totally got the wrong idea with this one. Sorry, I'm good at a lot of things, but pretending to be someone I'm not isn't one of them. When I'm happy, you'll know about it, and when I'm mad, well, I think you'll know I'm not so good at hiding that either. I'm the same transparent guy I always was. I didn't say you weren't easy to read, for me at least. After all, I know how genuinely shaken you were by the Lord of Phantasma's message. That face, though. Their words, and the words of that Schwartzritter, always come across as cryptic, but not to you. Deep down, you know what they're talking about. You just constantly keep it from the rest of us and try to keep us in the dark. No, maybe you've managed to pull the wool over your own eyes, too. Come on now, you can't seriously devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. You know exactly what that means, don't you? Go on. You know what? Maybe you should sit things out for a bit. You're clearly really tired. What? I get that you're as angry as you are upset with me, but I think it's starting to make you jump to some really out there conclusions. And being tired out's only going to make it worse. Can you see how negative your line of thinking is? You can't seriously believe all this is actually true. I'm not saying I don't deserve all the anger. I totally do. Genuinely was busy, but at the same time, I wasn't sure how to face you if we did end up meeting either. Still, we're going to be working together from now on, so enough. Huh? Nope. Everything you're saying is just meaningless. Maybe the others don't realize that, but how dare you think I, of all people, would fall for it? I realize I'm turning my back on my duties as a squire by doing this, but I can't bear to be near you any longer. Can't stand to see the Kevin I thought I knew so empty. So... Kevin. Hey, Joshua. This is good timing. Hey. Sorry you had to see that. Don't worry about it. Want to know something, Joshua? You've looked into me a fair bit since I first stepped onto the scene, right? I have. I know that you're called the Heretic Hunter. Heretic. The Heretic Hunter. I know that you're one of the 12 dominions that lead the Gralsritter, and I know you undertake the execution of sinners the Church deems most unforgivable almost single-handedly. Figured you know your stuff. Wouldn't want any guys whose backgrounds you hadn't thoroughly vetted being close to your girlfriend for long, huh? It's good support as well. Oh, yeah. Joshua's... I mean, he's practically a necessity in the party. Can't deny it. Still, the only people you harm are those sinners, never anyone else. So I decided that, for the time being at least, you weren't a threat to her or anyone else. Yeah, I see. Weissman was your work, too, wasn't it? Sure was. My job was to get rid of him. That's it. Everything I did with you guys leading up to that point was to get myself into a position to get it done without him catching on. The fact that he's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch doesn't hurt either. It's a perfect casting, it really is. That includes helping all of you out, naturally. Yeah, I know. You must have been aware of the possibility that Estelle would be taken on board the Glorious, too. You thought allowing it to happen would help you in the long run, so you kept quiet about it. Well, now that one I'm surprised you pieced together, but yep, you're absolutely right. I figured there was a chance she might get abducted, but I did exactly nothing to stop it. All I cared about was finding out what Weissman and you were up to, and where you were, for that matter. Couldn't use better bait for that than her. I thought so. And yet all of that doesn't change how I'm more grateful than words can express. Why is that? Because if you hadn't helped me back then, I would still be Weissman's puppet. Would have broken with my own hands what I value most in the whole world. It's a debt I'll never be able to fully repay. Oh, sweet Adios, now you're just being cute. I know you're smart enough to realize that's not at all why I threw you a bone, right? I just wanted him off his guard enough to create the opening I needed. Helping you was the perfect way to do that. That's all there was to it. And again, it doesn't change how grateful I am to you. Knowing why you did what you did doesn't erase the gratitude I feel, not in the slightest. Really is just as well you ended up quitting Ouroboros. You'd suck to high heaven if you were an enforcer now. Honestly, you're totally right. Freeze is sitting on the sidelines for now. Let me help you in her place. Might not be as capable of helping you as she is, but I should be able to back you up. Says like the strongest character in the friggin' series. Well, this series anyway. I'll take what I can get, no doubt. You're worried sick about Estelle too, so there's your gold star reason for helping out besides me. So thanks, I'm glad you got my back. Right back at you. Alright, that was long. Alright, we get Chloe. You know, we're giving up a power sword by dropping Reese, but I kind of want to use Olivier. Because he's good with arts. And we can kind of set him up. Alright, but with that, I think we're going to drop a save, because why not? I mean, I love Olivier. He's one of my favorites. So why not exactly? I got to do some work, I think, on Orbments. Maybe. I mean, he's actually pretty well set up already. But I can configure some of this stuff and do some shopping and sell some Sepith and all that kind of crap. I can knock that out, like, off-screen. But I think we're going to go ahead and drop a save and wrap things up for tonight. So, I forgot how far back I am. Yeah, it's early. We've got some work to do. But we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. Whether you're watching live here on Twitch, or after the fact on the Twitch VODs, or after the fact on the YouTube VODs, however you're watching, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. So, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, this week is going to be normal, so I'm going to do another stream Thursday, and that is going to be the 30th? Yeah, May 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time until about 9:30-ish, and then I'll mention it again next time, but I am going to be out for next week, and then after next week, we should be back to a normal stream schedule again, so that's good. Next time, we're going to... Hopefully, I will have found time to go in and tinker with Orbments and stuff. But next time, we're going to continue I gotta double check where we're at as far as like star doors and moon doors and stuff, because we've gotten some new characters now, and I think we might be able to tackle some of those. So we'll probably start the stream with at least 1 or 2 of those, and then we'll keep on moving forward. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you then. Good night.